Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I am the host with the most, Jeremy.
What? I'm Kara. Don't listen to Jeremy. He's not the host with the most.
I'm Dave.
Whoops, and I'm stepping over Dave because I somehow forgot he was there.
I'm here this week.
I throw off the pacing if I do anything other than welcome to myself. I can't do any fun jokes.
It's true.
Honestly,
you can do fun jokes, they just need to actually be funny.
Chris,
I know.
you're a real broken fridge right now.
We start with the sub.
Because you're so not cool.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Dave.
It doesn't count when it's you.
I'm still paying.
What? How does that not count?
He's sitting right here.
No,
Yeah,
David
but he's
subscribed
contributing to the well-being of
David.
the operation.
is it at least a Prime?
No. I don't have Prime.
You don't have Prime?
No.
Oh, crazy.
I steal everyone
He's
else's
paying
Prime.
real USD dollars.
Well, we're going to venture somewhere I haven't gone in a long time. I have a list of stuff we're going to talk about tonight.
Guys.
Oh, no. That means it's going to be boring.
No, it's not going to
Right?
be boring.
It's
not
going to
gonna
be
boring.
weird and awkward.
Hold on.
Like,
I do want to welcome people into the stream real quick before Jeremy starts reading from the list.
Yep.
Pray you don't find yourself on the list. Ryan's here. Hello, Ryan. Stone Monkey Research. Cam's ankle. Obviously, Dave is here. Cam. RJMJR223.
What's up, y'all?
RJ,
Whenever I see
RJ, MJ,
that,
RJ,
I wanna
RJ,
It looks
MJ.
like Marty Jr. Jr. to me.
RJ, MJ. Have you gotten your gift yet? Or your present, your box, I shipped it out.
Hello, Blasey.
Blazzy295 is here.
Hello, Blazzy.
I'm trying to see if I missed anybody else. Jeremy and Kara are in chat, but whatever.
I mean, Ashley,
Yep,
sup,
Dave's
girl?
here. Yep, that's everybody. Yay, we're caught up.
Hello, everybody. Lots of fun, exciting stuff to talk about tonight.
Snapchat filters are not active today.
Not today.
So don't even try to use them because they're disabled.
No, I'll just make weird faces for you guys. Who needs snap filters when you have my face?
Might be able to bring them back into the future. That's all I'm saying. So stay tuned to see if we can continue using snap filters because they're ridiculous.
Snap chilters, guys.
Something else I want to talk about. The pizza dance never happened.
The pizza dance.
Oh, it definitely happened.
Oh, it didn't happen.
I think
The pizza
we
dance-
need to maybe somehow put it on screen for everybody to see right now.
No.
I mean, is it
never
possible?
Happened.
It did happen.
Chris, is there a way to delete the clip?
Nope.
It's on the internet. It's on the interwebs. It'll be
No.
there forever.
Chris, I need you to get rid of the clip.
Nope.
I should have
Somebody
never done
tag it. Can
the
somebody
pizza
link
dance.
it to the Discord so everybody can go and watch it?
It's in the Discord.
It is in the Discord.
Oh my
Why
goodness.
would you be upset about that? That's it's one of the funniest things we've ever done.
I mean, that auto tune was.
Stone Monkey said I got an
Perfection.
email today confirming the filament shipment to me from someone other than Jeremy. Did I? Did you pull it from the chart, David?
I can look.
No, did you though?
No.
Well, then who messaged Stone Monkey?
Your butt.
All right, so back on track. So here's some of the fun stuff.
Ryan linked it in chat if you guys want to see it.
Thank you, Ryan.
I don't
You
think
know
we
what's
ever
up,
sent him any
man?
filament.
What
Cam's
Chris
ankle
is
says the internet is forever.
David asked Chris to do was rotoscope me out doing the pizza dance and then create it as a separate
I think it needs to happen.
filter. You guys,
You know what I
call up.
wanted to do?
What?
I told this to Ryan. I was like, so we have I'm no Jedi, right? We need to do a full pizza dance song with the auto tune on top of the thing, and just make like a super like 80s style music video.
Chris,
No, what we need to do is
you just gave me another idea for more work for yourself.
Oh,
You need a roto
Good.
cut
That-
Kara
that's-
out of that video, and they can pay to see Jeremy or Kara's dance.
Oh, Hey.
doing the
Oh, that's
flossing.
right. Dang it.
on the beach in Canal Park.
Oh,
Snap
yeah.
isn't working. I wish Snap was working. That's fine.
No, I was gonna say something. Oh no, so
I mean, I can manually turn some stuff on.
Well, no, I was gonna say you can make Carol Shoko right now, but
I wouldn't cry. But you know what?
All
You
right,
could.
geez.
Let's see.
So you guys can see that I have no idea where it is, so it's going to take
I
me a
think it
second.
was like the third or fourth down on the far left.
I mean, that one's
Far
fine,
left?
too.
I thought so.
people can't see. While you were looking for that, Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and that one's so dumb. No, stop that. That is so dumb.
Oh, there it is.
No, but nobody can see it, Kara.
Yeah, hold on.
He
Give
hasn't
me a second.
activated the layer yet.
Fine. No, so we could make the music video look like an old an old training video
Oh my gosh. Here we
Oh,
go.
that'd be amazing.
Right?
From last week.
Well, we have 5 from last week. I just want to say thank you guys from last week for donating subs and bits just to keep the stream going. Your support means so much to us that we're taking pain, physical pain. Oh, Gatling gun. Is that one? Here comes round 2. Oh! Protect Kara.
Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you. You love
Right
me.
in the fat.
Oh, the trooper helmet took one right to the dome.
That's got to be at least 3. There's still 4 and 5.
Okay,
baby.
well, he put the gun down.
Oh,
We got 3 left.
But no, wouldn't it be super funny to do it as like a training video in a pizza store?
That would be sweet.
Just saying.
I think I have the connections to get us into a pizza place.
oh, get out of here.
Boom.
You better not have the connection.
Actually, technically, they had 10 shots they were owed, but because they were
Oh,
shooting
Pete
at
resubscribed
point
as
blank,
well while that was happening.
Pete,
cut it
thank
in
you.
Pete, thank you so much. Pete, there is possibly a surprise coming for you as well. Just saying. So we'll see. I'm not
We'll
going to say
see.
what it is.
So, are we gonna
When you get it-
nerf start you guys now, or are we
Yeah.
gonna?
Oh
We're
my
starting.
goodness, he's going to do it. Thank you guys.
And it was a Prime sub. Pete used his Prime sub.
I love Prime subs. Ow, thank you, Pete. Oh, man. These are extra spicy tonight. I know.
Ooh, there's an orange. There's a couple of orange ones that made it in there. Those are like the orange ones are the ones that came with the blue Nerf gun that nobody uses for some reason. So the orange ones are the only ones that came with the thing. All the other ones are Eagle Brett. Welcome, Eagle Brett. At tier 3 they
What's up,
subscribed.
man? How's it going?
Just
Eagle
sat
Brett.
down.
You're giving Dave a quad workout today.
Well, really
Oh,
quick.
hype train is
Stairs,
close
baby.
too.
It is a stair day.
Mayhem's here. Hey, Mayhem, how's it
Mayhem,
going?
how's it going, man?
Mayhem, did you get your package yet, or is it still say shipping?
Jeremy's very excited for people to get their packages. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Really quick, I was gonna say this is our first. Wait to talk here for a second. I can't take any credit as part of this, but we got our first full
Oh
helmet
my
print
goodness,
finished
a
up.
hype train has started.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Oh, hello, Darth Gallum.
Hello. How's it going?
This is our first full helmet print ever. So David printed it on Chris's CR6 Max.
Yep.
And
with me giving him a very poor slice
but hey,
because I did not listen to anything he said about the settings.
the journey of 1,000
Oh,
steps
whoa, whoa,
begins
whoa,
with a
whoa,
single.
whoa!
What?
Hold on a second here.
Oh my god.
Eagle Brett. Oh my
gave out 10
gosh.
gift subs. Are you
Thank
kidding me,
you
sir?
so much.
Eagle
Oh
Brett.
my gosh. Thank you. Well, okay,
You are
there
an
goes David.
absolute lunatic.
You're gonna get shot
In a good
because of
way, in
that,
a very
but
good way.
Eagle Brett, thank you.
Eagle Brett, thank
I
you.
forgot that I had
supporting
control
the
over the
show.
camera so I can go to the wide.
It's like direct to the face.
We're off to a good
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
The absolute lunacy.
I already owed 3 Eagle Brett and you did 10.
Oh, I gotta switch.
Oh, he's switching
did.
guns.
Switching.
He's
Oh,
switching
yes.
guns.
Switching.
That legitimately hit me square on the nipple. Ow. Really did.
Nip shot.
Yeah. That one almost hit me right in the face. Whew. Oh my goodness.
And there it is. Yep.
Oh, there's probably so much chat to catch up on, and then we will hop into a couple quick topics. But yeah,
All
we
right,
got our.
so-
There's some balls behind my back.
Eagle Brett says the helmet is dope. I'm pretty happy with how it came out for our first shot at it.
and it hasn't had like a touch of post processing yet.
Nope.
I mean, we're gonna.
Took a little torch to it because it had some
stringing.
bad stringing.
And that was my fault. My retraction settings I gave you were for a 0.4 nozzle, not a 0.8 nozzle.
Oh, you got a 0.8 on it now? 0.8's like are solid for fast printing. It cuts time and like what?
So the new slice that I gave Dave has more support, so it'll be hopefully less finishing work.
Gotcha.
And it also has the right extrusion settings or the retraction settings and a couple other things. But it's 970 grams. That one's only 750 grams.
Support wise,
Wow.
Chris, it was really good. It just needed more
Stop wasting
infill and retraction.
So funny.
Mayhem said it was a long day at work and my back is paying for it. Jeremy knows a little bit about back pain. And Waste and Time says, hi, all you wonderful people. I hope everyone is doing well. We are.
Hello, Waste and
Welcome
Time.
into this insane kickoff hype train. I almost said hype stream.
Well, I mean, we can make it a hype stream. Hype.
Hype.
Mayhem. So we get
We need the. Oh, dude, it'd be perfect. Okay, so going back to something David said before the stream, if I got Jeremy doing the pizza dance, Carrie doing the floss as Ahsoka, and then Chip dancing, I could just put the three of you together, just getting
Just
down.
jamming out.
well, that can maybe you can
That
hit
would
a
be
button and it'll
amazing.
come up during hype trains. So
Nice.
Yes, I agree with Ryan. Spam the pizza emo because it's fun and it annoys the heck out of Jeremy.
oh my
And we all know
goodness.
it's
Oh, and it's coming in already. Oh my gosh, everyone is absolute lunatics here.
Well, I'm going to do my best to get us back on track here. So this week has been really fun. A couple of things. As you guys know, Chris is located in Michigan, or just a long way away from where we film. He used to be here, and now he's a long way away. So we've done.
I used to sit 15 feet away. Now I'm like 630 miles away.
It's just
several more
crazy.
feet.
And so sometimes when we don't have anybody to run the cameras, we have to sit with a static angle. And so Chris, we upgraded his computer this week, so he is remote controlling the cameras as we speak from his place, which is really, really cool that he's able to do that. So we've got more automation coming. March 4th, we will be in our new set.
Oh, Cam.
If it's ready or not. Oh my goodness.
Cam,
You're crazy. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much,
man.
Cam.
Thank
10
you.
gifts. Oh my gosh.
I'm really glad I vacuumed up all the balls today.
You know,
I'd be out by
I did
now.
help you.
Was
I did help
immaculate.
you.
And then as we continue on with a new set, it is going to introduce a bunch more things for you guys to participate with chat and influence and control the set. So now we got to brace. Cam, thank you so much.
Okay,
for
here we go.
the gift subs.
cover your face.
Listen to that. Listen to those bells. Listen to the.
Oh, we got a bunch of drops happening
Oh
too.
my
Nice. Oh, Pete just barely missed. That's unfortunate. Oh, Stone Monkey, didn't quite make it. Blazzy, are you? Oh, I think you're coming in at too steep of an
I
angle.
can't believe this. Woo.
Are we safe? Can we come out?
Okay.
Okay, so a
Look
couple.
at this. Guys, look at this.
Oh, Bear Jew, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Bear.
Hello, Bear Jew.
Look at this. Look at this. That was between us.
And the set was completely immaculate
It
again
was.
tonight already.
It
and
was.
I never got a chance to see.
And now it's not. And now
This
it's
is what it
trash.
always looks like.
Hot
So a couple
trash.
of things. I want to do a shout out for Loyal really quick. The laser showed up today. So extremely
excited.
fast shipping. We are so excited
heck yeah.
to try it out. We ran by the store and picked up some different woods to try some different burning. I'm super excited for that. Let's see what else here. Oh, and then it's my dad's 71st birthday today. My dad's 71, so I'm going to do a shout out to my dad. Happy birthday, Dad. I am
Shout out,
printing him.
or do we want to say his name? I
Oh,
almost said
we're
his
good.
name.
Just doing a shout out for him.
Okay.
I have been printing a present for him in LM Sparkle Green. That truly and utterly is my favorite color now.
It's a great color.
It truly is. It is shiny. It's like half silk. It's not full silk. It's like a half silk. It just has a shimmer when the light hits it.
Yeah,
the
'cause
present is coming out beautiful.
Isn't it LM Sparkle Green?
Well, it is. It is. But it's like most sparkle filament. right?
Hello, Rise of the Podcast. Welcome into the chat.
Most sparkle green.
Oh,
What happened?
I just accidentally turned off the angle I was trying to go to. That's fine.
Funny. Most filament has actual sparkle in it. This has like a shimmer to it. So I've been working on that, and that's been
So
really
do you think
fun
it should have been called LM Shimmer Green?
Well, no, sparkle has got a nice ring to it. And then tonight we're going to talk about some Star Wars. So we're going to finally get back to some Star Wars, some Bad Batch, and we're going to wrap to a couple cool
Which
facts about
we are
Andor.
2 episodes behind Bad Batch.
That's fine.
I don't even
Hold on, so you've only seen episodes 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard the next
Unfortunate.
couple episodes are super good.
I haven't watched episode 4 yet, but I watched episode 3.
Okay.
So I always take things that I like cross-connectedness, right? So when I learn about, who is in this and actually is this. Did you guys know, we're going to talk about Andor for 1 second. Did you guys know in Andor, the actress that played Mon Mothma was the same actress that played Mon Mothma in episode 3?
I did not know that.
And did all the voice work for Rebels and whenever she made her appearances in Clone Wars and stuff. It's all the same lady.
Yep.
So it's like
Nice.
she's been
Genevieve
embodying.
O'Reilly.
She's been embodying the character for a long time. So I thought that was insanely cool. And then, as you guys know, Kara and I really, really, really like the Witcher series. One of Geralt's love interests is Yennefer of Yenneberg or
Vengerberg.
Vengerberg. Deidre.
Is that where you buy vending machines?
Exactly.
Deidre from Andor, the Imperial officer woman who is like with
Is that a spoiler? Because I have only seen the first 3 episodes.
No, she's
No,
just
it's
a
not
character
spoiler.
in
She's
the
just-
show.
Okay.
There's nothing big. She's just a character.
She's
a
Yennefer.
baddie.
She's so the Andor Imperial officer.
If you're 3 episodes in, I'm pretty sure you should have met her by now.
I watched them when they came out, so it's been a second. I'm gonna have to rewatch the whole thing now.
She's the blonde Imperial officer.
That means nothing to me because I literally watched the first 3 episodes when they came out, and then have not watched them since.
right.
Mayhem says he hasn't seen any of season 2 yet, and then Bad Batch has been good according to RJMJR223.
Solid.
The trailer for Mando season 3. Got me
Oh,
excited.
that has dropped. Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Kara hasn't watched it. I've
I
watched
haven't
it.
watched it.
Oh,
Didn't
hold
the-
on.
the last- What was it? There was another Star Wars something that came out, and I didn't watch the trailer, and you all were like, what? You didn't watch the trailer?
Stone Monkey, have you? I mean, do you like the Clone Wars TV show, or do you like Star Wars? Because you'd probably really like Bad Batch. Very,
Considering
very.
how much Darth Gallum likes Star Wars, I would assume Stone Monkey Research likes Star Wars. Like, at least force them to watch it as kids or something like that.
The lights do anything? I just saw a command prompt thing pop on the computer, and I don't.
No.
Not a thing.
No, lights are good.
Okay, good. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, why is this pinned?
Because it was funny.
Are you gonna play the Mando season 3 trailer for everybody right now?
So you guys don't get to listen to it, but
That sucks. Cause Mando's.
You get Kara's live reaction.
oh my goodness.
I am
I get goosebumps every time that comes up.
excited. Doesn't it come out in March?
Yeah, in like a month.
I'm so excited.
Does it come out the same day we go to our new set?
It might.
Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't
Wow.
seen Book of Boba Fett, you have no idea what's going to happen in season 3 of Mando. I thought that was an interesting choice that they did do so much Mando and Boba Fett.
It's seriously.
That's true.
I mean,
That
that was hilarious. So
Grief.
it's seriously though, like Boba Fett honestly could have just been like,
Wait, he's got the bubble, but he's still going to ride shotgun with him?
yeah, I would.
They don't have seatbelt laws in space.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who can't hear, that's the lady. She's the best
I
character in
love
Mando.
her.
She is great.
Did
Yeah.
you guys, her brother's a stand-up comic. Really, really fun. March 1st. So we'll be able to talk about it live.
We're definitely talking about Mando.
Hey, and it's from
Appa.
Appa from Kim's Convenience.
Yes.
So what Mando is saying right now is that he is going
Did you
back
see all
to...
those Jedi?
Yes, we did. He's going back to Mandalore to redeem himself for taking off his helmet.
Which is what he was told to do by the armorer in Book of Boba Fett.
Hey, Babu Fricks.
Frick.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Oh.
So Babu.
So just the species. It's like saying Baby Yodas.
So we're gonna
Oh
watch
my
He's back
gosh.
in his
I'm so
floating
freaking hyped for this,
pod.
dude.
We watching this together before the podcast?
we always have the best intentions to do that, but we got to be able to pin everybody down.
I mean, don't we switch on the 2nd? March 2nd?
No, 4th.
Oh,
March 4th.
March 4th. Maybe the
Anyway,
So we all make
so
sure we're here. Like
you didn't
2
get to
hours
listen to it, but you
before.
got to see it.
I'll sit down and watch it.
Hey, now at least everybody's on the same page. So Soul Monkey said that isn't Book of Boba Fett just season 2.5 Mandalorian?
That's
it sure
exactly
feels
what
That's
I
what
was
people have
gonna
been
do.
saying.
Yeah.
Has Book of Boba Fett even had a season 2 confirmed yet?
I don't think
That
so.
I've seen.
No.
I don't think so.
I would love a season 2 that focuses more like he wasn't in like half of the episodes.
I know,
at
that's
the
why
end.
it's like Mando 2.0, 2.5.
Minnesota Diver says
have-
no orange lightsabers. There's a funny story behind that. Minnesota Diver sent an article to me about all the lightsaber colors and their meanings, which was a really cool article, which was awesome.
So Mace Windu's is purple because like he uses light side and a little bit of dark side. Is that right?
That's what I heard in an old
Okay.
Legends book.
So if it were orange, it'd be similar because the only Jedi that have yellow are Jedi Sentinels,
Right? Yep.
like protectors and stuff.
Yep.
And so, I mean, it'd basically be a Jedi Sentinel that's also using like dark side stuff because yellow and red, orange.
And then,
As of 5 days ago, Book of Boba Fett has not been greenlit yet for season 2.
interesting.
I hope it gets a season 2.
I do too.
Everybody, everybody
sorry,
was raving about Andor, about how it's such a serious drama and it's got Star Wars elements to it, but it was just really well written and it's so much different from all the other Star Wars content. And so what's been fun for me though is when I saw the Mando season 3 trailer, it's like, oh yeah, we're going back to what, like, it's just a Wild West silly fun show. Like,
Well, that's what Star Wars is. It's a Wild West space show, man.
So I am hyped for just the adventures that those two are going to go on. Just as something simple as like when Baby Yoda's eating Grogu's eating the eggs, and then they go to the spider.
I didn't like that because he's just murdering people.
Well, I agree. He's bad. Like he was bad in that.
Okay, now here's the thing. Baby Grogu is basically a toddler, right? Now,
Yeah, but if your toddler walked around with a machine gun and just killed 40 people somewhere, you wouldn't be happy about it.
It's true, but I'm saying having a toddler, when he wants to eat something, he will do everything in his baby power to eat it.
This is what
And
we're
there's
going
no
through at home
stopping
right now.
him. Like you can, I mean, obviously you can stop him once you catch him,
Speaking of which,
and he puts everything in his mouth. Everything. It's like so now having a toddler, I understand that. I understand it.
I got to tell a quick tangent, really quick, and then we have a wheel spin.
We have wheel spin.
Our son Chip, he's a toddler.
Oops.
He loves those food pouches, like yogurts and applesauces. Everything comes in those pouches now, right? I was at Michael's picking up wood for the laser. Thank you very much, LM, by the way, for the laser. And we're going to try lasering some stuff when we get home tonight. They sell paint in those pouches, Kara. I'm talking same lids, same plastic containers, bright, colorful paint. And I'm thinking, we better not buy those for your kids. They're going to pop
Like
and eat
what
them.
moron thought that'd be a good idea? Because it's like.
Probably the guy who designed the packaging is trying to sell it to as many places as possible.
That's true. That's true. Anyways, I just thought that was
capitalism.
I can imagine if you were like an artist that had kids, young kids, and you bought those, your kid is 1,000% gonna be like applesauce.
if it makes it you feel.
Well,
better.
I think if you're an artist and your paint materials are easily grabbable by your child, you're probably not doing it right. But
It's true, but I'm just saying.
it's non toxic for what it's worth. So
Still,
so perfect. I'm just
Great.
I got to catch up on chat for a second here.
we have a wheel spin.
So Stone Monkey Research, I don't know if we read this or not, but I know this is near the border of where we had left off. He says, I've never seen any of the Clone Wars TV show. That's something that should be rectified because it's worth watching.
It is so good.
Darth Gollum, we need to acknowledge
Gollum.
that comment.
Well, yeah, well, I'm getting there.
All right, I'm excited. I'm excited.
So he says, I have a mild fascination with Star Wars. He posted like in our Discord, he posted a picture of like his like decor of
Your
a room in his
classroom is
house.
sick.
And it is absolutely incredible.
I like the Star Wars garbage can.
Somebody had referenced, I can't remember who it was. Minnesota Diver referenced Cool Runnings.
I love
Jamaica.
that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Jamaica has a bobsled team.
Jamaica.
Yeah, it's like,
we have
some
the
people know they
bobsled
can't believe
team.
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. Keeping going, so no orange lightsabers, we talked about that already. But bunch of drops, spaghetti western.
Mm-hmm.
Andor felt like old school Star Wars, according to Cam. Cam's ankle says, I want Jeremy to explain Star Wars science. Oh, yeah, we have to do the wheel spin.
Yep.
Oh, Mayhem subscribed.
Mayhem.
We missed the sub. Thank you for the sub.
Thanks,
Prepare to
Mayhem.
get pelted.
Thank you.
We have Discord link. It's not a garbage can. It's an R2D2 cooler.
It was. I don't
It
know.
is an R2D2
There we
manual
go.
ball
Boom.
throw.
Done.
So, all right, we were caught up on chat.
So much. Oh man.
All right,
Who
let's
was
go
the
ahead and
wheel
get the
spin
wheel
for?
spin out of the
Cam's
way here.
uncle.
Cam's ankle. All right. Ready? Here we go. Cam's ankle.
Please no giveaway of my filament. Somebody almost got yellow and I needed it for my dad's. Get nerf darted. Get nerf darted.
Why?
It's an unfortunate
Can we do a
event.
giveaway instead? No, we'll get nerf darted. I'm just kidding. No, we'll get nerf darted. I'm running out of
Jeremy
filament.
wants to be nerf darted.
Trust me, I'm running out of filament.
Hey, Jim, welcome to the stream.
Oh, is Jim here?
Hello, Jim.
He just popped in to do a drop.
Nice.
And Mayhem wants to know if we're running out of balls yet. No.
No. Don't worry about that. We have an unlimited supply.
It's.
Can we talk about what Cam is working on for us?
Wait, Cam's working on something for us?
We talk about that, or we want to let Cam? Let me know if I can talk about the new Nerf thing you're supplying for the set.
Wait, you haven't told me this.
Well, you don't need it. It's on a need-to-know basis.
I am your wife.
I can't tell you everything. Sometimes I'm sworn to secrecy.
What do we have? We have what, like 1,500 balls or something like that?
I think we're closer to like 4,000 or 5,000.
Oh, dang.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy hot tamales.
He says go ahead. So again, all right.
Cam would know the closer number.
That's true. He's purchased most of them.
What we are focusing on is we love Star Wars. We love making stuff. So that's two of the things that we're going to continue to do.
Yep.
So we've given away lasered coasters. We have given away Beskar ingots.
Yep.
We've been giving away 3D prints. We give away rolls of filament. So we're going to continue in that direction and continue to make really, really cool stuff that when we show it off on set, you guys will be like, I want that. And we want to share it with you guys. We want to send it out or make it available to you guys, as a giveaway or some way that we can include you. And like if you have ideas for stuff to make, we're going to... Builder's Mark has been messaging me on Discord, and we're going to be working on some projects together with Builder's Mark. So that's where we're going to be going in the way of the future. And that includes, though, set automation. The way you interact with us, we are trying to make a really fun place on Twitch where chat can influence and really be a part of, more than anywhere else, the stream. Mm-hmm. So we've talked about the automated Nerf gun, which is going to be a thing. Another thing, there's going to be redeemable Nerf claymores. So mines that are pointed at us that you guys can redeem that just launches us in a shower of balls.
Great.
Just like Kara likes.
Yes, I love showers of balls being rained down upon me.
We're talking about Nerf, people. Don't let your mind
Someone clip that, please.
go anywhere else. In a shower of balls. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll show off.
Stone Monkey Research says the only Star Wars TV that I've seen is the Holiday Special, Mando, and Book of Boba Fett. I've not seen Ewok Adventures, Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, or Andor.
How have you seen the Star Wars Holiday Special of all things? Are you talking about the Lego one? The Lego one's fantastic.
No, I'm sure he's talking about the 78
bad one. That's why he stopped watching the Star Wars TV shows.
Yeah. He was hurt 40 years ago, and he's not recovered.
I will never mentally recover from this.
You're so funny.
Would a Nerf Claymore look like a real Claymore? I would imagine it'd be similar, and then it's just like a spring.
They look very similar, yeah, except for just, it being a plastic explosive filled with shrapnel. It, looks exactly the same, but the front opens and then just lets out all the balls.
Cam's ankle, by the way, I did see how amazing Jay Can's drop was.
What did he get?
I don't know I don't know what the number was, but it was like pretty much darn dead center. Cam's ankle, what was it?
I can't remember. I think maybe this works. 9702.
Dang.
That's unbelievable.
I thought I had something set up to pull a 9722. Well, which is it? That's 0.2 difference.
The discrepancies are hilarious. Okay, so the next thing I was going to talk about is I was thinking the other day, they say like when you study for a test, you should smell stuff, like, right? You can like smell stuff. I was thinking about sounds and how much I love music and how much I love sounds. And I was thinking about sound. Well, two things I want to talk about. Man, this is a quick tangent. Do you know we're approaching a world where there is no one left alive who's been on the moon?
For real?
Buzz.
Well, it was we landed on the moon 54 years ago.
There's only one astronaut left, right? And
if
he's
they're
93.
If at your youngest to be able to do that, you'd probably be like in your mid 20s, but I think everyone was in their 30s already. So like you're talking like mid 80s would be the youngest you would be right now if you stepped on the moon.
Yeah, we are getting to the point where there'll be no one left who's been on the moon. Isn't that mind blowing?
Until China lands on the moon.
Nobody's been to the moon since then?
No. There's only been one moon mission where somebody's stepped on the moon.
It was Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
They all got out and walked?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Double check that.
I'm 100% sure
So they
that Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17 all landed on the moon and had EVAs.
no, Mayhem agrees with me. It was all a hoax.
Did you guys see Mayhem's comment above that?
No.
So
I'm just going up.
hold on a second.
Who just got married? The astronaut just got married?
Yeah, he's
Right there.
93 at
That's-
93 years old.
Oh, we don't have a P.O. box, but you can just send it directly to my sister's address at 123 Fake Street. And she'll
No, if you want to send stuff to us, reach out to us, let us know. We have a couple of addresses for shipping. We used to have a P.O. box, but it was way too much money to maintain, especially when we have an address here.
This is true.
The moon is made of cheese. It's all an astral projection. Don't
If
give
the
out government
moon-
secrets, Jeremy.
If the moon was made of cheese,
Jim
I
is
would
sending
live
100
there.
things to 123 Fake Street right now.
Oh, I want to talk to Jim too about something else. I want to talk back to him about sounds. But okay, let's talk about the Apollo missions for a second then.
I'm the guy to talk to about the Apollo missions.
All right, so you have the lander. They landed.
Yep.
And they stuck the flag on the moon. Which one was that?
All of them.
There's 11, 12, there's 5 flags on the moon?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any
They put a
sense.
flag up at every single landing site.
No way.
Yeah.
How am I this Apollo? Not
The
knowledgeable.
image you were thinking of is from Apollo 11.
Okay.
But every single Apollo mission that successfully landed on the moon, everyone except for Apollo 13, good movie, by the way, landed and placed a flag down on that part of the moon.
Why do people think it's a hoax if we've been there multiple times? I didn't know we're setting up stage 2.
They literally set up. They actually did this in an episode of The Big Bang Theory. They set up reflectors on the moon they can shoot a high impulse laser at and time the light coming back to tell the exact distance of the moon.
I thought that was all 11. I thought if you're going to go there,
Nope.
why don't you make it useful?
They were there for 2 days and left.
2 days? What'd they eat?
Food.
Darth Gallon
Paint out of those
just
tubes?
posted a link, a NASA link for Jeremy in the Discord.
No way.
Thank
Also,
you.
Eagle Brett asked us a question above the streamer bot. Big ol' thingy if you go up.
All right, let's read Eagle Brett.
Did all the ingots get made and shipped out yet?
Okay. Eagle Brett, your ingot, number 13. It needs
Man, God.
finishing. It's been forged. It's been anodized. It needs its finishing touch. Okay?
Wasn't Eagle Brett like the first one to win an ingot?
Yeah, but he specifically requested 13. So the first 10 were forged, and the first 10 were down here.
Okay.
Then the rest of them had to get finished, and they're finished. They just need the finishing touches.
Okay.
That's all. Eagle Brett, it's on the way. And there's something else. I'm sure you've been seeing it because as people have been posting them on Discord and stuff like that. But everything about your ingot is ready. So like I do custom things for each ingot. That makes it fun and exciting. And it has been sitting there. So yours will be coming very soon. And I'm very excited for you to get it. Very excited. So you have
We
number
have
13 and 20.
two wheel spins now backed up.
2 wheel spins?
And if
Yep.
anyone wants to see the Claymore, I posted a picture of it in the Discord.
Nice. All right, who's this for? All
This is for Darth Gallum.
right, Darth Gallon.
I hope it's not science. Please don't be science. Please don't be giveaway or science.
Science.
Ooh, is this a hot take?
Ooh, this is one that I've wanted.
And this is the first time it's landed on this one.
So you get to ask us our honest, unfiltered opinion on any topic you like, Star Wars or not.
It's a hot take.
You get our opinion on any topic.
Yes.
Very exciting. So just go ahead and drop that in chat. And then let's go ahead and spin again whilst he's figuring out.
He just literally, was it for Mayhem?
No,
No, that was for
Darth
Darth
Gallon.
Gallum.
Who's this
Oh,
one
I
for?
thought he wanted me to do about moon landings.
Who's this one?
Somebody asked for aliens.
What? No, that was Minnesota Diver.
Who's this one for?
This one is for Stone Monkey Research.
Stone Monkey, this is yours.
I swear you're going to need elbow surgery from the
I'm
amount of
hitting
time.
my wrist. It's fine. Spinner's choice.
Oh, spinner's
Oh,
choice.
nice. So you get to pick anything on the board.
No. Does that include?
Yep.
No,
Everything.
it doesn't.
Everything.
No, it does not.
It's
Who is that?
Spinner's
Why would it not
choice.
include it?
Well, there's got to be some addendums. Is there a terms of agreements in the little
It's
star?
on the board.
Check the terms of agreements, Kara. Read the terms of agreements of the stars.
Spinner's choice. Choose giveaway.
No, the star is an asterisk. So that means you got to go to our homepage and check the asterisk.
Hold on,
Well, if the homepage isn't up, then there's no tandem of tied to
Where's
it.
my,
Just kidding.
there's my board.
Just kidding. Anyways, do we get the Hoofo yet?
Why are people entering for things? Nobody's chosen that a giveaway is happening.
Yeah, what if they want Pictionary or something else? Hey, D-Matt.
Walk.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, they could want a Lego walk.
darting.
A Nerf darting,
What else is
yeah.
up there?
All right.
Yeah, you can choose a Lego walk. You can choose monstrosity. Kara has adjusted our terms and conditions.
Wait, you can't just do that on the fly.
I just did.
Let me see that. Hey,
According to the History Channel, aliens are real.
I want the Hoofo, and then
Yes.
Jim, really quickly. So I bought a used printer from Jim, and I finally, when you get a new, so at home, I have a Prusa Mini, an Anycubic Max, or Mega X, I think is what it's called.
And Ender Pro 3.
An Ender 3 Pro,
Ender 3 Pro.
a Flash Forge
Yep. Which you hate.
from Jim.
FlashForge Creator Pro.
Flash Forge Creator Pro. I don't hate it. It was my first printer, and it's old school compared to everything else. And then an Ender 3 V2 from Jim. I bought used. And so there's this thing, like, you have to have confidence in your equipment. And I'm just, when I use my slicer, I use Prusa Slicer. When I use Prusa Slicer, don't touch my fat. When I use Prusa Slicer,
Can you guys do a rock, paper, scissors real quick for me?
all right, Kara. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Women always choose rock.
All right, it's a giveaway.
They do what is representative of their brain.
So he said either
Excuse
giveaway or
you?
Kara movie review. We rock, paper, scissors.
Ow! Kara just cut me.
I'll cut you again.
So what is Kara? This is unglued. What does Kara winning the rock paper scissors mean? That she gets
It's
So
Giveaway.
he picked either Kara movie review or giveaway. He said one of the two. So if you would have won, Jeremy would have been a Kara movie review. Kara won. so it's a
Stone Monkey,
giveaway.
I'm curious what movie would you have had me watch? I'm still behind. I need to watch The Breakfast Club still. And I need to still watch Lady Hawk. Right? Lady Hawk?
Are we doing a giveaway?
Yes, we're doing a
We are
giveaway.
doing a giveaway. That's because Kara won the rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Mayhem said he almost burned down my printer yesterday.
What
Tell us the story. Yeah.
happened?
Dorothy Allen said, since I had a student just comment on the way greater society feels about teachers, I'll ask your take on teachers and the teaching profession. Interesting.
So
Okay,
my
here's what-
dad was a teacher.
Here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this, and then we'll draw for the giveaway.
So like what specifically do you want to
Just your take on on teachers and teaching profession, whatever you feel needs to be said about it.
I feel like teachers are underrated. Like you guys put up with a lot of crap. That's all I've got to say. Like my best friend's a teacher, my dad's a teacher. My best friend has told me about multiple kids that just don't give two farts about what their grades or anything. And she tries everything. She gives them chances for extra credit. And then she has parents coming in yelling at her because their student or their kid is failing her class. And she's like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I'm just saying.
I also think teachers are losing a lot of power now or influence that
are.
they have. Just because of the way things are going in the world. I know that there is a school, and my coworker has his kids there, and the amount of stuff that's changed when we went to school is unbelievable. So it's like you have to like you could bring a note in from your parents when I was a kid to get out of class. Now you need to like there's an app, and then the parent needs to go on there and approve the app, and then there's like I don't know. It's getting crazy. I don't know. Yeah, teachers. We need them. It is such an important job.
Yep.
But it almost becomes a daycare at a certain point because like so many teachers are like overstaffed for the amount of students that they can have. Your kids are in school, David. What do you think about teachers? Do you like your teachers? Hate your teachers?
The girls' teachers have been pretty good.
Have they?
I haven't had any issues with any yet.
Okay. Oh, I remember some of my. I had a couple teachers that I butted heads with. Can we put a teacher on blast? Nah. Let's call him Mr. D. You know what I'm talking about. We had a math teacher. Chris and I had a math teacher in 9th grade.
Oh,
taught geometry. Oh, yeah. Now you remember. We also came up with the world's most stupidest
I remember us
saying.
doing a riff on Like a Rock for like the entire hour.
So what he would do is he would teach for 15 minutes, and then you'd have 45-ish minutes to ask questions.
Yep.
He would just be there, and like you could go one-on-one, and if it was addressable enough, he'd get back up and recover the material that was necessary. Here's the kicker. If he thought you were talking during his lessons, he would refuse your questions during the open period.
Yep.
So Chris and I would go ask him for a question. I don't speak for you, but I'd go ask him a question. He'd be like, "No, you're talking during the lecture." And he wouldn't answer my question.
What?
Yeah.
That's
And so the thing
worst
is, like, sometimes
teacher.
too, it'd be like you it's like anything else. So like you're taking notes, you're trying to keep up or whatever. We sit right next to each other.
Yeah, be like, "Hey, did you
So
get that?"
sometimes it'd literally be like, "What was that thing or whatever?" You know, and it's just like
Yeah,
it
'cause
was an unfair practice.
he'd pack a whole lesson into 15, 20 minutes. And so it was like, it was already the material was being chucked at you as fast as possible. Yeah, it was driving me absolutely bonkers.
So you're gonna get good teachers, you're gonna get bad teachers.
I have opinions about teaching. Surprise, surprise. Since we've gone through the thing, so when I went to film school, I went there to register for a teaching degree, and I went into the wrong building. I ended up in the comm arts building, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll get a film degree. That's a true story.
That's funny.
But I've tons and tons of family on both sides have been teachers. I feel like I have an aptitude for taking something and making it understandable to other people. Like, and I generally am like in a one-on-one scenario, like if I'm addressing like a lot of people or in a big social scenario, I don't like it so much. But in a scenario where like I'm trying to teach people something or like give people like, here's how maybe you should think about it or whatever, I feel like I do pretty well in those scenarios. And it comes into play at work all the time, teaching people how to use the equipment. And
Right.
this is the type of thing you should try to
to do for this, whatever. People are like, whoa, and it's such a satisfying feeling to be able to bestow knowledge onto somebody that like makes them feel like, wow, I can do this thing now, right?
Yep.
All that said, what I want to say from my 10,000 foot view is our educational system is based on like the 1860s idea of what education is supposed to be.
Interesting.
And what the problem with that is like, so the Industrial Revolution happens, and they needed semi-educated workers to be able to go in there and not get their hands chopped off all the time, right?
Yep.
They needed people that knew how to arrive at a certain time, be given instructions, retain those instructions, and do repeatable tasks, right? So it's like you go in, you get taught how to do math, you regurgitate the math on a test, you're good to go, right?
Yep.
You go in, you do whatever, like so, and that's how the model has been for the last 160 years. And we're not just post-industrial, we're post-technology. We're even almost post-information age. We're in like
the post age of the core of this system. So, and there's so many different things that show that like, because people learn in such radically different ways, that like just shoving everybody into a room and being like, at age 7, you should know how to do this. That's just not how it works anymore. So when you try and make people fit into a mold, that's how you get people that act out or don't care. There's plenty of people that have the capability of doing something incredible, but aren't being given the right circumstances to actually grow in the right way. And I think that's like the tragedy of the modern education system.
Well, so here's the thing. Like whenever I take Chip to a doctor's appointment, they always ask, what is your preferred way of learning? And there's always listen, watch, like hands-on, and there's like a couple like reading and stuff like that. I'm very much a hands-on person. I mean, obviously when I go to Chip's appointments, I'll listen, whatever, tell me. But like for the most part, I'm very hands-on. I'm very visual. I can read something in a book 1,000 times, but until I actually watch somebody do it, it just doesn't click for me.
There's a bunch of really good chat. Get caught
Do you
up
want
in
me to
that.
go through chat real quick, or do you want me to toss out one other thing before I go?
No, because then I have another thing I want to talk on this. Great. Now we did humongous tangent, but great, honest, unfiltered opinion topic. Great
Has
topic.
Darth Gallum said anything in here?
Oh, no, he said thank you, Chris.
Oh, he said a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
So I'm
there's
just-
so much chat.
let's see here. Okay, so there's the drops. What's this? How about two? Okay, that's not related. 2 running farts is not related to our conversation.
Okay, real quick.
Oh,
yeah.
so this is the story about how he almost burned out his printer. Installing a BL Touch, it was not wired correctly. I moved around the pins I moved around the pins around the motherboard, including the Z stop. I checked the BL touch and thought it was good. Turned it on, got a weird smell. Oh, that's not good. And smoke coming up from the motherboard.
No!
Double checked the wiring. I misread the wires in the BL touch in, so now I need to order / make a new harness.
Real quick, pause on that. I know exactly what you're going through. You can reach out in Discord. I might have some pictures that can help you. Everyone I've ran into, the 5-pin, well, I use a Big Tree Tech board. The 5-pin connector won't work on the Big Tree Tech, so you have to pull 2 wires out, put them in where the Z stop is, and and the polarity matters. So if you get that reversed, I know the pain. And then the Ant Clabs BL Touch, which is the most popular one of them all, that one, the wiring on the unit is reversed compared to a lot of the directions. It's crazy. I've put in so many of those though.
Yeah, Cam's ankle said that you did.
I can help you with that. Okay, Chris, keep going.
Ashley says we've had fantastic teachers so far. Cam says we definitely need to have more focus on STEM in schools.
I think
Absolutely.
it depends on what school you go to, because there are some schools like in our area that are very like STEM focused.
Yep. Stone Monkey Research says Darth Gallon was an awesome teacher. Pete says the problem in schools these days are due to parents not ensuring their kids have respect for their teachers.
Yep. Like you want to
Cam's-
trust your kid to a certain point, but you also have to get the teacher's side of it and also trust the teacher too.
Wasting time. My mom has been teaching for 39 years.
Your mom
I'm a
rocks.
Minnesota diver. The problem is participation trophies. Don't want to hurt kids' feelings. Stone Monkey, my favorite K-12 teacher was Mr. B. Shout out Mr. B.
Isn't he a famous YouTuber now? Mr. Beast. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're so
I don't think he was a
funny.
teacher. Mayhem is laughing at something. Ashley says it's really wild being a sub these days. When I went to college, things were so different.
My dad now is a sub.
So Darth Gallo says thank you for my long ass rant about whatever I was talking about. The failings of the structure of the educational system. Mayhem says they went from pushing trades to pushing college. There's a generation in college debt, and we were short on trades. And today's generation doesn't want to do anything. And that's the thing too. Is like so they're like college lags behind. Is like what's the gap? So like what they are trying to push now are health services and humanities, basically, right? Like anything you can do in the health field, which everyone's always going to need until you get robots that can do it, I guess. And then things that provide any type of service-based thing to somebody, like whatever. So and then it's like, and the problem is like,
Another tangent. There's a robotics company. I think it was even Boston Robots robot.
Hello, Phantom.
The one, the walking one, not the dog one, the walking one.
I saw that on Reddit too.
A couple of Marines tricked it by using a cardboard box. They also dressed up like a fir tree, and they also walked towards the robot, and it couldn't detect them because they walked like a fir tree. And it's in the article. It's
How
really
do you walk
funny.
like a fir tree?
Anyways, they tricked this robot. So I'm not super worried about robots. And I want to talk about AI in school in a second too.
Jim says, Jeremy, gotta ask Jim a question. 2 hours later, LO.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I've been using the Ender 3 V2 finally. I broke I have confidence in the machine now. I find when I click slice, I have so many printers to choose from. It's unfathomable. So
Well, good thing you know the difference between all of them.
I guess so.
Darth Gallum says, I'm part of a number of discussions on how our educational model is over 100 years old and it does not address the needs looking forward. So I'm glad that you and I have share an opinion.
Nailed
on
that one on the head. I think that was what the thank you, Chris, was too.
There's, because I was looking at going into education, there's so many different aspects of it that I think could be addressed. And like, there's top-down views, there's bottom-up views, there's like, let people choose your own adventure thing. Like if someone shows an aptitude for doing whatever, like do they need to do kickball and painting if they're really good at engineering? Probably not, so, but, so like there's just a million different like theories and everything. And like the problem is people learn the people that takes 13 years to go through school, right?
Yep.
So if we want to try a new model of something, it takes a long time, and then once you leave school, you have your entire life to see what the fruits of that schooling are.
Right.
So like the gears turn so freaking slow trying to see like what's effective and what's not, and like I think this could sum up any thought about anything, the more you try to apply broadness to something, the more people like it just doesn't apply to. The broader the sweeping thing, everybody should have free healthcare, right? The more, but this and this and this and this and this or whatever, right? So it's like you can't do everything a la carte. You can't have it so individualized that every single person has a completely unique experience.
Right.
But you can't have it be so broad that it's like, we're going to make it so that by the time you're 14 years old, you need to be able to do algebra at this level, because it just like one's so broad and has so many things that need to be taken away from it. One's so narrow that the resources can never be put at it. There's some middle ground somewhere.
I was never good at math.
I love
ever.
math.
I hate math. And
See,
I don't need it in my field.
Hating any subject usually comes down to one of two things. It's either the way it was presented to you or the environment in which it was presented to you. Basically, like the way that the information is given to you or the surrounding nature. Like if you're surrounded by a bunch of people that are like, nah, like your peer group, it's like math is for nerds. People are generally going to not take towards math because the social pressure is more important than the knowledge, right? It's like if this group devalues math, why is it important to me, right?
I was definitely
Alternatively, you could have an
homeschooled,
experience
so-
like Jeremy and I had where it's like, generally speaking, we're both capable of doing math, but when you have a bad experience
Yeah.
trying to learn it, you're not going to learn anything.
Yeah.
So I was homeschooled, and in homeschool there is the dreaded math curriculum called Saxon math, and that's what my brothers and I did, and it just didn't click with me whatsoever. It was the worst. On a different note, I also, sorry, Darth Gallum, science isn't my thing, even though I went to a science career. Chemistry in college was actually one of my favorite classes because my teacher was awesome. I loved him. He was so
what
good.
Chris is saying is it was introduced to you in a way.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh yeah, so like
Interesting.
yeah, and like this is, I'm not making any statements whatsoever about homeschooling.
yeah.
But like when you have because there's a curriculum that is set forth that they have to match, right? So then like you're stuck in this thing that's this broad application to specific people. So
I think
and that's a nice
homes-
thing, like when you can get into a situation where somebody actually like can connect with you and you can have a conversation and like
Well, and
understand.
like back when I was in high school, I didn't have the YouTube that I could go to and be like, how do you do this? And actually watch somebody do it. Nowadays, if somebody were to homeschool their kid, if the parent isn't great at a subject, they can easily go to YouTube and be like, okay, how do I do this? And then it can be
That's
explained in a better way.
Really quick.
Jim has an opinion. Go ahead.
Are calling Cam's ankle. Stick with it. Are calling Cam's ankle
Bradsworth, welcome.
has translated over to Loyal Show, and Loyal called
Really?
Cam's ankle. Cam's ankle.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is truly precious.
That is amazing.
I love that.
I just-
I love that.
When I talked to Cam's ankle on the phone for the first time about 3D printing and then went over and met him in person, who thought that he'd ever have the nickname Cam's ankle? just so funny to me.
Oh, yes.
It's just so funny. And then
He brought it
earlier,
upon himself by picking that username and knowing that you don't know how to pronounce things right.
I
He
was
didn't-
showing
he
off
didn't
a little bit of ankle, and I was like, oh, I gotta be careful. There's only one ankle around here, and it's Cam's ankle.
Moving out of his territory.
Hello, Kessel. Hello.
Brad, welcome back.
Bradsworth.
Jim said his 2 cents on the thing is like, you have to write papers, hundreds and hundreds of busy hours, and just test. School is great / sarcasm.
And then one thing that bugs me, like once you get to college, throughout all of high school, you've had to do more or less generals, right?
Yep.
You shouldn't have to spend 2 years in college redoing
That's liberal
generals.
arts colleges specifically make you do generals like that. You can go to more specialized universities or
Right.
private universities. But yes, liberal arts colleges are, it is
just-
a waste of time and money.
It is.
To do the 2 years.
It's like the first college I went to, I had to take all of these classes that had literally nothing to do with music. Nothing. And it was like,
the theory, if you're curious, the theory there is that by the time you're now 18 or maybe 19 years old, you're going into college, you might have an idea of what you want to do. And it's funny because you guys have heard my story about what happened when I went to college and changed my major because I went in the wrong building.
I changed my
But-
major 3 times.
the idea is that people, if you make them go through 2 years of just random whatever, maybe they discover it's like, wow, I never considered that I might be a chef instead of being an industrial engineer or something or whatever, right? So
When
the
I went
thought
to
is
school-
that by giving a broad spectrum, there's another.
But didn't you do
aspect
all
to
of
it
that
too,
in
but-
school, in high school, middle school?
Well, here's another
Colleges
example.
are, in my mind, colleges are like,
When I went to school for drafting, you had to do welding and machining the first semester. So everybody did drafting, welding, and machining. And then you got to do, if you wanted to go to school for welding, then the other 3 semesters you would do welding or machining or drafting. And the purpose of that is you might think you might like drafting, but you actually might enjoy machining more than welding. And it's really funny because when it came to drafting, I ended up not liking drafting that much. I should have stuck with machining.
Machining's awesome.
Machining, I had the most fun. Welding is cool. Machining is really cool. And
I feel like all things you could say have an art or a science to them. Welding is the most art of them, I think.
So that'd be more
and
me.
machining is the most science of them.
machining is dope.
so
It
I would have
is-
been into welding because I love more the arts than anything
Yeah,
else.
and
You
then
wanna
that's one of those
slap
things where
on
it's
a
like your
welding
hand
hood.
control matters. Like it's just one of those things. Like you have to get a feel for the types of metals you're using to lay down a good bead. There's so many things that are just like you have to just do it to get good at.
We
it.
would have made an amazing couple if you had stuck with machining and I ever considered welding.
Well, you'd have to try welding first. You got to have big gloves on. Rosie
I
the
think
Riveter
she would
Carol
like
over
it.
here with putting the hood down and just. Bzzz.
People say
think
I
you would
look
like
like
welding.
her. People say I look like Rosie. Don't you remember when we were at the World War II Museum?
How can I forget?
We were at the World
How
War
could
II
I
Museum, and there's there's an area where you can dress up as Rosie the Riveter or a pilot, and then stand in front of the backdrop. And people were walking by, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, she actually looks like Rosie the Riveter."
They should hire you to cosplay as Rosie the Riveter all the time.
I do
down there.
cosplay as Rosie the Riveter, actually.
Darth Gallum, what did you do? What did you do? We are off the rails about education. It's unbelievable.
It's already 8
I'm going to catch
o'clock.
up on chat a little bit. Then, if
Holy
any,
cow.
we'll do one more round of last comments, and then we'll be back on track. Minnesota Diver says, "What about the new math?" Which
Don't
is
even-
hilarious.
Which is Common Core,
Dear
right?
God.
I think, yeah. And then Blasey says, "Hate Saxon math." Mayhem says, "Don't get me started
Blasey,
on
you know what I'm
Common
talking
Core."
about? Oh my gosh, Blasey, were you homeschooled?
Brad said, "I took Anglo math." I don't even know what that
Is
is.
there a Brad?
No, it's Saxon and Anglo-Saxon.
Oh,
Well,
oh my god!
you know he uses it
Brad.
because of his not arbitration.
Articulation?
No, what's
Actuary.
actuary?
Oh, actuary.
He uses it as
Yeah, you
actuary.
need Anglo math when you're an actuary.
Oh my gosh.
Garciano says, along those lines, I get a number of parents that come and talk to me and wish that they had taken physics from someone like me.
Well, that's good
So yeah,
feedback.
I say this all the time about the healthcare profession. Like I could never work in healthcare. I just could. I just am not tuned that way. My empathy levels are very, very low. Right. So like I don't care how a random person is physically doing, which makes it very hard for me to actually want to find a correct diagnosis or administer a shot or change their diaper or whatever. Right. It's just like it's just the way that I am. I care about making people like have a good time.
Yeah.
You can't be like, I'm going to tell you some jokes, guy recovering from herniated discs.
Okay. So being a hygienist, I see my patient every 6 months. And I have had patients that have gone through some serious health things. And it is so hard because health history is the first thing we go through, right? And I'll go through and they'll be like, oh yeah, I got diagnosed with cancer last month. And I'm like, that sucks. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel horrible, but I'm like, well, we need to get through the rest of your health history. I need to know how brushing and flossing's going. And then I need to scrape the crap
I know you
off your
survived
teeth.
chemotherapy, but are you brushing twice a day?
I don't know what to,
That's
when
a
somebody-
real problem.
I don't know, like, when people dump stuff like that on me, which they have to because it's health history, it's like, oh my
J-Cam
gosh.
is a teacher. But
and
Cam's ankle
says he tames lasers now.
he's stolen him to be the laser guy.
Bear Jew says, when I was in high school, I really didn't care that much about it. But when I joined the Army and went into my career field, I find I use math all the time.
Hey,
And
I love math.
There's certain types of math that everybody uses all the time.
Algebra
right?
every day.
Here's the thing. In my career, I just have to count to 32.
No. What are you?
What if they have 33 teeth?
What book do you have at home?
the
computer science book, right?
Science book.
Are
yeah.
you learning about algebra? You're learning about variables.
Oh my gosh, we have a
Oh,
gift
yeah.
sub that I missed. My goodness, just trying to catch up on chat. Mayhem
Oh,
gifted
Mayhem.
the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much.
That was so nice.
Thank you.
Now
Oh, do you see how far up this bar is on chat? Do I just hit a jack to get current?
I don't know.
I'm
There's a
never
lot of
gonna
good
catch up
chat
on
there.
chat.
So go fast and thanks, Mayhem.
All right, you're gonna go fast and early and often.
Thank you.
Fairdew went to community college for 3.5 years for a 2-year degree. I went to college for 8 years for a 4-year degree.
I went to
Pete
college
Savas
9
is-
years for a 2-year degree. Suck it.
Jeremy's still paying for his college degree right now.
Yep.
And I'm
Pete
still
says
paying
the
for
idea
mine.
is to also make you a more rounded student, and that is the other thing that I was going to address in terms of like liberal arts things. A more rounded student who's been exposed to a variety of different things that they would never otherwise experience. That's exactly the other facet, besides potentially changing the idea of what you were looking at going into. It's about diversity, essentially. A Minnesota diver. I'm 51 now. 51, and now what I want to do for a living. And is now doing, I guess, what they want to do for a living. College worked for me. College can work for people that want college to work for them, if that makes sense.
I mean, here's the thing, too.
Right? People that just pick something because it pays well. Like if someone's like, I'm going to become a lawyer because it pays a lot of money, and they're miserable.
Yeah, their whole lives. Well, like, here's the
know.
thing. I feel like
Minnesota
people
diver.
are kind of dropping the requirement for a 4-year degree. Because, I mean, like, there are some places that are like, we want you to have a 4-year degree. We don't care what it's in, but we want you to have a 4-year degree. It's like, okay.
I think I've talked to my parents at length about stuff like that, and basically it's like they want you to prove that you can choose to do something, do
And
well
stick
enough at
with
it
it.
to succeed, and stick with it to the end, right? If you're capable of doing that, even what I do now, I use a lot of what I learned in school, but they have to teach you the particulars of how they want you to do it. It's like, yeah, go film this thing, but you have to film it in a certain way that is particular to the way that they do it. So it's like, no matter what you do. Apparently my spin hijacked this week's show. Yeah, that happens.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Hey,
That's
that's
a
all right.
slippery slope.
I wonder if Luke went to college. He was trying to go to Dazzy Station to pick up some power.
Oh, my gosh. Get out
I
of
do
here.
machining more precisely. I do water jet cutting. We need more people in that field. See, go be a machinist, Jeremy.
Cam, I'm not
Minnesota diver.
buying.
I wonder if Luke went to. Oh yeah, I wonder if Luke went to college. Jeremy, you need to buy Kara a wire feed and a buzz box.
Well, okay, our dining room chair is clapped out.
It is.
It broke. It needs to be tack welded back together.
It does.
It is. No, seriously, the legs went out like this.
What?
Cam's ankle. I have a container called the Boulevard of Broken End Mills.
I've seen it. Oh man, I got to see some of the end mills and things he's got going on.
Yeah, so Jim, who has a math-based degree, he's an accountant. He had to take calculus.
Ridiculous.
Calculus was invented to describe the motion of the universe, not to balance your checkbook.
That is one thing they should teach in schools. Like balancing
I took math as a
There's
real
no
world
way.
in high school.
No, if we would have learned balancing checkbooks, it would have been yeeted right out the window because nobody's done it anymore, except for the little old lady taking way too much time in front of you at the grocery store line. That's
All
the
right,
problem.
I learned how to calculate compound interest. That matters still.
I went to school for computer science, and I had to take my school I went to was primarily for medical students. So my statistics class I had to take as a part of my computer science degree on paper. Makes sense. In actuality, they only offered statistics of behavioral science. So mine was heavily.
I remember you hating this class.
Well, and that's one of those things too that people don't consider, that the institution you take, like a stats class at MIT is totally different than a stats class
Right.
at LSC or a stats class at UWS or UMD or U of M or any, like, it's all like it's the curriculum of the school, the curriculum of the state that you're in, and how the teacher decides that it is going to integrate. So FDL TCC would be the same way. All their stuff is pointed at law enforcement and nursing. So even the support classes you take the classes that you take that aren't those support those, is what I was trying to say.
Stone Monkey's over here knocking out of the park. He got a master's degree 4 years after finishing
Jeez.
high school. I wish I had the drive when I was out of high school.
So one thing I want to do when Chip gets to be like a junior, senior, I really want to encourage / force
College
him
in the
to
school.
take as many college classes as he possibly can, because I have patients that are graduating high school with a 2-year degree and it's free. Like,
As it's part of high school.
yeah.
You just got to go to a high school that he doesn't hate doing the stuff for, because I took college in the schools classes, and some of them I didn't do very good in, and I started at a deficit because I had to overcome my low GPA to be able to stay off of the freaking warning list.
No! Oh, you get one per year. And it's early in the year.
I think I garbled it enough that it didn't count.
Garble. Builder's Mark, your package is sitting in your P.O. box. And because of you, I had to use the United States Postal Service, which is now my sworn enemy after dealing with them over the Christmas time.
You're welcome, Jeremy.
I primarily use UPS if I can. And when I went to ship
what can
yours
Brown
out,
do for you?
when I went to, speaking of which, let's talk about the lady who delivered the laser today.
So nice.
Pause. Can I just blast through this real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just so, laser delivery person. Darth Gallum, I use math every day, but I teach a U of M physics course. Okay.
Dang.
I'm just skipping past a bunch of people replying to people. Cam's uncle says, go U of M physics. Pete Savas, Luke wanted to go to the academy, remember? They wouldn't Uncle Owen wouldn't let him go to the academy. More places offer their own job training. That's true, says Ryan. Have there been any sultry readings lately? No, but we might be able to drop one in here.
Nobody's donated 100 bits, man.
Nobody uses checkbooks anymore?
Wait.
Lies. My sister uses a checkbook.
Wait, who donated 200 bits?
Darth Gallum and Dropkick.
All right, Darth Gallum.
Thank you so much.
All right, just skipping past everything. A lot of people are saying that this is like the highlight of their week. We appreciate this. We love spending time with you guys. I can't help but feel a little bit sad that we're the highlight of your week.
I mean, come on, we're funny, right?
We're funny, but
This is the culmination of 3 years worth of work.
It's true.
I hope other
You
things
guys.
come that give you joy that are better than a couple of dorks sitting on a couch.
You
I wanna
realize
say
in
this.
4 months, in like 3.5 months, it's our 4-year anniversary.
If anybody, Brad's if you're
left.
still out there, Kessel, the amount of time
It's his
you've
fault. This is his fault.
We were probably only continuing on the show because of his lone comment supports on YouTube that kept us chugging along all
Man,
these years to go live.
I know I brought it up, but there was a time when
We need to print Brad a Rise of the Podcast degree because he could have graduated with a 4-year degree from the amount of time he spent watching this show.
Brad has
Rise of the
apologized for making this happen.
So Brad,
You are the absolute
I'm gonna laser you a wooden degree from Rise of the Podcast University.
So the only advice I've ever heard is don't take wooden nickels. Apparently you can accept wooden degrees, though.
No, and think about it. He knows how to pronounce words now. He knows about quasars.
Quasars are a thing. Quazzles are not a thing. Unless you're
Quasars?
playing Quidditch. That's a quaffle, though. Okay, so Dropkick 1031. Thank you for the cheer. Mayhem gifted a sub 13 minutes ago. I feel that's inside of the realm of the things that I missed.
I think
We got it.
we saw that one. He
Okay.
Minnesota
And
Diver.
then Eagle Brett cheered 100 bits a minute ago.
Eagle
Thank
Brett.
you, Eagle Brett, for the cheer. Let's nerf dart these guys when we knock out a couple wheel
But-
spins.
And a book
we
reading
need some
too.
spicy readings because we've had 200 bits donated.
Eagle Brett,
300.
truly.
300.
300. We need 3 paragraphs to read it
Oh
first.
my gosh. Okay, well,
Spicy.
Wait, hold on a second.
Cornholio Play-Doh. How's it going, man?
Is that did I ship something to England to Cornholio?
Yeah,
Play-Doh?
you did.
Dragon egg?
yeah, the Jim's
It
egg
was,
thing.
yep.
Hopefully
there was
it
something
got
else.
through the tax system over there. That was a nightmare to navigate.
Freaking VAT is the dumbest thing ever
It
for
is
people
the
like us.
dumbest thing ever, and I hope someday level 63 Charmander lets us know if
Well,
he got his
okay.
sparkle green.
The UK post office or whatever was on strike. And so Jeremy's Christmas gift that I ordered him, I ordered December 20th. Did I know it wasn't going to show up on time because it was coming from the UK?
Oh,
Yes,
Cam
I
did another. Oh my goodness,
That
we need to.
sucker didn't show up until this week?
We're so backlogged. This is what it's like.
So Kara, read a passage and then pass it to Jeremy. We'll do that twice, and then we'll do our wheel spins.
Are you guys ready?
We have said, yeah, I made it to Wales.
Are you done yet? Okay. Her mother placed a palm on her cheek and kissed the top of her head. I want you to find whatever it is you've been searching.
We've done this one. We've done this passage
have we?
before.
Okay, fine.
I remember this passage.
When Casey arrived at the Meadow Valley Ranch, DeLady Callahan scrambled out from behind the check-in desk in the small registration building while her toddler daughter, Nolan, wrestled with Scout, their boxer, and their 3-legged cat, Butch Cassidy. The scene before them was both adorable and utterly chaotic. Spicy.
Yeah.
All right. Casey slowly spun away from Paul Bunyan's toy and came face to face with Boone Murphy. His dark hair was an adorable mess, and there was a spot of dried blood on his neck where it looked like he tried to shave what was the makings of a new beard, but then thought better of it.
Okay, now we need one more.
Two more.
Two more.
Two more.
Right here.
Why do I always get the mother ones?
And you're in helium.
I want spicy stuff. Oh, honey, her mother sighed, leaning forward and pressing a hand to Casey's cheek. We never meant to teach you to hide yourself away like that. A tear streamed down the other woman's cheek. We just wanted you to be happy, but maybe we went too far in the other direction. Her mother turned to face her father. I should have asked you about sneaking out in the mornings rather than just accusing you and walking out that night.
Ooh. Go towards the beginning. I think the beginning might be a little bit more sultry.
All right.
Jeremy's pre-reading.
Yeah, stop pre-reading.
Oh, sorry, he teased, pulling the sheet back up. But the glint in his eye told Casey he wasn't sorry at all.
Oh my gosh!
But isn't it me being back in Meadow Valley by myself answer enough? He shook his head. Of course it isn't, he added, answering his own question. But until I can clearly, I don't think I owe anyone an exclamation. I was making sure that wasn't necessarily the end of the paragraph.
Oh, why were you looking?
Because it was the end of the page.
Because it was at the bottom of the page.
Do you know what page you were on?
I have no idea, and it's lost in time.
No, that's fine. All right, Garrison, wheel
but you were
spins,
going
please.
the other direction. You were going the wrong direction.
What do you mean I was going the wrong direction?
You were going towards the front of the book.
That Chris asked me to go to the front of the book.
No. Like
Hello,
you were
Manor
looking,
Mutant.
and then you
Manor
read
Mutant.
it, and then you went this way.
Quick bang enter, everybody. We're gonna do a draw.
He was
real
going
quick.
the other way.
All right.
Kara's misjudged the direction that Jeremy was going.
Builder's mark.
We have 4 wheel spins.
Who's
we
this
need
one
to do.
for?
This one is for what's
Woo!
the one?
That was close
This
to
one
a
is
giveaway.
for Bear Jew 218.
Bear Jew, Minnesota movie quote. What movie quote would you like Chris to read that is not ridiculously long? Make it like a couple sentences.
Builder's mark. This was our first successful helmet print. Printed on Chris's printer and Kara David. Like in.
This is for Jim.
Get nerf darted. Are you serious? Thanks, Jim.
All right, so we got a whole bunch of nerf darting coming. This one is for Cam.
Before we get nerf darted, let's draw.
Okay.
Pictionary.
A Pictionary.
One
Okay,
more.
so Cam, Discord or DM me on Twitch for what you want me to draw.
Last one.
And this is for Pete.
Pete.
Yes, this is the last one.
A monstrosity. Spin it again. We already have
Yeah.
Pictionary. We don't need to do monstrosity.
We can only show off so much artwork.
And Jeremy explained science.
All right, Pete, what do you want Jeremy to explain
Specifically
about the
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
science.
universe?
So far, he's explained holograms, money, and
Chris, do draw.
what was the other one?
Before you shoot us, David, we're gonna do draw.
What was the other one? He's explained 3 things. What are we doing?
Bear Jew.
Bear Jew 218.
Congratulations.
What are
So,
we giving?
David,
Oh,
Earth Gal
Whis-
explains in heavy quotation marks.
Oh, Kara's got the book. I got the board.
Are we getting shot?
Oh, it's coming. Ready? Yep.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, so many on the shin. Ow. Ouch. So much pain. That battery is fully charged. Oh, that was in the lip. Do you guys know how a chicken depucker works? It's got a bunch
Yes.
of rubber fingers, and the chicken gets tossed in there, and it plucks all the
Yeah,
rubber.
fingers.
Yeah, the
plucks all the
balls
rubber?
hit my leg, and it rips my hairs out.
Oh, no.
The hairs stick to the rubber balls as they pass by my leg, and it literally. I have a bald spot on my leg.
that's from wearing the boots at work.
No, it's from.
No, it's no.
leg shaving.
It is not.
That is naked.
No, it's not. It is naked, but it's because of the boots you wear at work.
No, it's from getting shot by Nerf balls. That is, you guys are deplucking us. I hope you're happy. We need extra Nerf shots in the summertime for what? So I don't have to shave my legs? Fancy quote that. Don't blame your balding on the Nerf gun. By the way, Mike, the pizza dance never happened. We don't talk about the pizza dance.
The pizza
Did
dance happened.
Bear Jew reply? I didn't see.
Bear Jew has.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there he is. He did reply.
Okay, David, whisper Bear Jew.
So Jeremy should come in one time in a Speedo. And then we'll just have David shoot him
No.
until his legs are clean shaven.
I was
No.
gonna say you could open up a spa called the Nerf Spa, and it's a massage and leg waxing.
Right? People go home
Absolutely
bruised.
not. Deep Laker, get out of here.
It is a
No, don't look at that. That's the wrong thing.
House. Dome. Circle. Cheese.
The helmet's right in my way. Anyways, that was actually printed by David on Chris's printer, which was really fun. And it is a steak.
Steak.
Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, I can draw
Sous vide
steak.
steak.
T-bone steak.
Tomahawk steak.
Oh, what's the one with it's ribeye steak.
Fish.
Surf and turf.
Arrow steak. Steak knife.
Close.
It's not a steak knife?
Steak searer. Steak knife. Steak
You said
saw.
steak.
What does a steak knife do?
Cutting a
Cut?
steak. Cutting a steak. Steak cut?
You're close.
A cut of
Of
steak.
Well, I mean, no, I think it's Xing a Y with a Z.
Cutting a steak with a knife?
There you go.
That is entirely way too specific. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Never be that specific ever again. What do you think this is? Pictionary advanced? Pictionaries for people who are geniuses? Pictionary for people who went to college?
In other words, Pictionary that's not for Jeremy.
Oh, rock brain.
No.
Okay, where are we at? We did the draw. Congratulations. Roll a filament. Do you cartouche a filament? Who won?
Bearju won the cartouche.
Bearju, do you 3D print?
Math Pictionary, no thanks.
It's called algebra.
Yeah, Bearju, do you have a 3D printer? I know we
That's a
typically
good
ask that right
question.
away. Like, you've no idea how often Jeremy says that throughout the day.
Ruin it for the people who are watching here
I'm
tonight.
just saying.
It's a fun saying.
Bearju does not have a 3D printer.
Well, would you like a...
Lightsaber.
Well, so like we could do a gift card of equivalent value to a place that
That's
you
true.
like. That's an option.
Yep. Would you like a gift card somewhere? Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Bearju
All right,
will
so
hook you
Kara,
up.
do you want to spin the wheel?
How many
Yeah,
more
the
wheel spins do we
spin.
own?
That just the one that just came in.
Wasting time.
Yeah, for wasting time. Oh,
Ah!
funny.
Snap.
That's hilarious. Oh, did we ever get whispered the Bearju had the movie quote too, right?
No, I think that was. Oh no, yeah, it was. It was Bearju. Yep.
I just want to make sure. I'm just going to go up and see if you put it in chat or not here. That's all the guesses. Pizza dance.
Now, no one has to re-enter, right?
No, you're already entered. And Jim, how many shots till Jim's legs are clean shaved?
That's like that old math problem where you can cook a chicken by slapping it.
There's many, many videos where people try to prove that it's possible.
It is possible, is it not?
It is. Well, so it's a lot of people are like, well, theoretically you can impart enough joules, but you'll never be able to do it fast enough. And I watched a video about a guy who went through and he built a machine that broke several times, but eventually he was able to get a chicken sufficiently heated through slaps.
That's amazing.
That is insane.
You never heard of that thought experiment?
You told me about it, but still, it's insane. Like it's.
All right, I don't see that he sent me any
So
quotes
Bearju,
yet.
whisper Rise the podcast, and tell Brownie what you would like him to quote in a movie or in a Minnesota accent.
Hold on, who lives in his parents' basement? Oh, Tony, hello.
Hello.
I did,
Hello,
but I've been
friend.
busy epoxying a fishing rod.
Who said that?
Okay.
No, I
He said
didn't
that
see
he
that.
said that he had
Stone
sent.
Monkey.
Oh, maybe he sent it to me on Discord or something. Let me check Discord.
What movie would you have had me watch?
Someone did reply.
Wait, the secret logo looks like a puppy? I don't see it.
Yeah, I see it. So you see like the nose is here, the bottom's there, ears are
Oh,
there.
it does look just like a dog.
Wait, what?
The secret puppy looks like a dog.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Wow, it's a three-eyed dog, but that's fine.
He's got the future sight.
Kara, pet the dog, but cover up the middle. Pet the doggy, but cover up just the third eye. Oh, what a good boy.
Yeah, give a little ear scratch.
Yeah, a little ear scratch. Oh, what a good boy. Wow, I love that. That reminds me of the FedEx and the butter knife and the arrow.
So Chris, you said you heard Stone Monkey's reply
I
to
saw
what
it,
movie
and
is?
oh my gosh, it's gonna take me some digging. Give me a
Well,
second.
if he responds again, I mean,
He could just say it again. I know that he did say it, and I just never.
yeah, just say it again. That
it's
way
gonna
Chris
take
doesn't
a
have
while.
to like. I'm just curious.
Yeah, just
like,
comment it again because I'm never gonna find it.
Bear Jew, let me
I'm
know
never gonna find
if
it.
you did not get my whisper, because I think something's going on with my whispers right now.
my whispers always look weird. Like if I go out and then back in, it's always.
Bear Jew, we need your info for
It's
the
not-
giveaway.
it's not
Fatima
showing that I
inverted?
sent it
What's
to him.
that about?
You'll have to watch it and find out.
What he chose the giveaway.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys. I was so busy going
Are you
through
gonna
chat.
complain about looking at me instead of Jeremy? Pete?
I was so busy trying to dig through chat. I
Kara.
forgot to switch the camera.
If I wasn't here, people wouldn't, they
Guys,
come.
who do you come for? I'm just kidding.
so funny.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa, that could be taken the
Yeah,
wrong way.
Why would you say it like
why would
that,
you say
Kara?
it like that?
Why would you say it like
Who do you
that?
show up to the podcast for?
There you go. Much better. Much better.
Please don't answer that.
Minnesota Diver.
Minnesota Diver, I'm here for the giveaways.
All of us.
Pete,
You're
that was
so
nice.
nice.
That was nice.
Okay. We only have a little bit of time left, so we still have to do a draw for another giveaway of my filament. We need to know what Bear Jew.
Mayhem, read another paragraph and we'll tell you.
He comes for the book.
Yep.
Isn't that Builder's Mark? He comes for the book.
Builder's Mark on the book, yeah.
You can find this anywhere your local books are sold.
Holding out for a cowboy. Get out of here.
Ashley says, less of a family podcast every week.
You're not wrong. Have we heard from Swank Dizzle on this one yet?
No.
No, we haven't.
He's probably on another world tour.
Probably.
All right. While you're looking. All right, Chris, spam.
Whoops. Oh, there he is. Whisper.
Darkest Nights here says here for the shooting of Jeremy.
People love the nerfs. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. While you're talking about that, really quick, I just want to confirm Cam's ankle. Can you check to make sure is Blasey streaming right now? Because in 6 minutes we're going to be wrapping up the show, and so everyone here tonight, we have a very special raid lined up.
Yep.
Blasey,
Like the very special episodes of those after school shows.
Blasey, who was just here during the whole episode, is a somewhat new streamer on Twitch, and we're going to try raiding him tonight. I think he's just got a couple followers. We're going to raid him and just go check out his
4
channel.
followers right now.
4 followers. So we're going to go show him some love, and I think it's going to be really fun. He's a good, I won't but he's related to Cam's ankle.
Yes.
He's related to Cam's ankle.
This is Cam's tibia. We're gonna raid into him right now. Otherwise, it's gonna be.
Well, no, don't we have to? Hold on. Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry. That's.
Well, we still have another
3 minutes, and we got to do a giveaway.
This is true.
Oh gosh, so many things. All right, I have to do a Minnesota movie quote. Do you want me to just hit like random quote generator and see what I get?
Yeah, do it.
Sure.
I know that the whisper thing is being weird right now. So random movie quote generator.
Bear Jew messaged me. We got that squared away.
All right,
What
good.
do you mean?
For the movie quote or for the
No, for the winning.
Oh, nice.
So we got him
why
taken
my
care of.
whispers are not working right now.
We're gonna go one random movie quote. That's from a TV show. Okay, let's do 50 and hopefully we get something that I know. Well, there, after all, tomorrow's just another day there. I don't know if you know Gone with the Wind or not.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen that.
I know Costa.
If you're going out there, don't forget, take that force with you along. So it's just the force is with you then.
That's a classic one.
Oh, I love this quote. Oh gosh, Marion, it ain't the years, honey. It's those miles I've been putting on.
What's that from?
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's
Oh,
Indy.
yeah,
it's
man,
like it's
yeah.
not the years, it's the mileage.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, just when I thought I was getting out, I did my whole Minnesota goodbye, as is the usual. They just pull me right back in. Oof. Oofda.
You got heliumed for the record.
Yes.
You sons of bitches.
B. Chris, you can't give away the movie quotes for free. This is a real
I just gave away a bunch of them because I didn't get a particular one.
Ryan, I was going to apologize to you at the beginning of the stream for how much I interrupt you and Chris's phone calls. But because of all of the pizza dance quoting tonight, I'm going to make it a point to call every single time that you're on the phone, Chris.
How are you gonna know?
I'll know.
He knows. It's literally, we will start talking 2 seconds later, Jeremy calls.
I'm going to know.
It's just,
He's going to know. I'm going to know.
all right, so Jeremy, how many things on your list did we get to tonight?
All of it.
Except for old school noises. No, I was just sad.
Oh, really? Like, can I see what your list is? I want to see your list.
He
Well, I erased it as I
went.
went.
Oh.
I was going to talk about a CNC machine and old school noises. And yes, I have horrible handwriting. Those of you who have won something from me, you've probably seen my horrible handwriting.
I think except Pete. Pete, I wrote yours.
Why'd you write Pete's?
Because Pete sent me a direct drive.
There you go. Because
No, I'm just going to...
we got
Oh, it cut
bamboozled on the
out.
Garfield.
Bummer.
Sorry, Mike.
Hello, Blacksmith. How are you? You are here for the last 3 minutes of the show, but you are here in time for a giveaway, so bang enter.
Yeah, bang enter. Get in there.
Just so I'm not insane, I'm going to list some stuff off. Every single person watching is going to hear the sound in their head, but
Okay.
it's something that they haven't heard in a long time. You guys ready for a couple
Yep.
of these? I thought
Do
this
it.
was an incredible
Do it.
list. The white noise a sound of a TV makes when the channel had no reception.
Yes.
Yep.
The obliteration coming from the THX intro.
Yep.
Okay. A camera flash charging.
And then wing.
Waterbed sloshing.
Quick question from Bear.
Yes.
Are you still offering to 3D print something?
I can, yeah. If that's something he's
What
interested
would you
in.
like?
I mean, it has to be shippable.
The conchunk sound of credit card, the knuckle buster, the old credit card machines.
Oh, yeah.
As seen in Home Alone.
And Cam gifted a sub.
Ugh.
Film
Thank you,
reels.
Cam. Thank you,
Speaking
Cam.
of school tonight, film reel
Yep.
projectors.
Yep.
Dude, I believe kids today will never hear the sound of a film projector.
Dot matrix printers.
Oh, my absolute favorite sound ever is a dot matrix printer.
Cam, thank you for the gift subs, but also, ouch. Ouch.
Is the dot matrix like the one that was at McDonald's video?
Yes, it was.
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
it was.
Yep. All right.
Everybody knows. Everyone.
I did
Sounds
love
very
that
well.
sound too. What?
Everyone remembers dial-up.
I mean, unless you're.
And then
If you're less than 20 years old, you don't know that.
CD skipping or VHS's rewinding.
Sorry, some of the things are broken on the like Bang Night Vision doesn't work because we switched the way that our cameras work. So
Yeah. Anyways, I was reading through these lists and I'm like, man, just the TV sound at night when the TV would go off the air for the night and you'd hear the of the static of the. It was unbelievable.
I used to watch like the static would be on, and if you just like looked at the static, you would see like patterns of things. Like they'd show up and they would disappear in like a second, but like just because
like
it's
clouds,
random, right?
Like clouds, right? Like seeing things like
Yeah.
clouds.
So and I remember just like sitting there being like, I can't sleep, and I just have the thing on, and then it's like white noise too. But then it's like you just see it's like, oh, that looked like a dog, or oh, that looked like a whatever, and it's
When-
like the
When did white
sad
noise
version of
become
looking
a
at that.
popular thing to fall asleep to?
I don't know. Forever.
Do you?
That is a good question.
But I'm wondering if like
Bear,
people
you had a
used
good
to
comment.
fall asleep. People used to fall asleep maybe watching TV, and so that white noise from the TV started making them fall asleep. They realized, and that kind of started to become the thing that caught like.
I think people have
brought white noise in.
needed to fall asleep to fans, and if you live in a lousy neighborhood, I know people have a hard not a lousy neighborhood, a loud neighborhood. People have a hard time falling asleep when it's quiet, just because they've But please be kind, rewind. That's an old saying. Dot was also the name of the robot in Spaceballs. Love the sound of
true.
Nerf. Ah!
What?
Cam's ankle with an absolutely meta joke. I love the sound of Nerf darts picking Jeremy's leg hairs out.
I was trying. He didn't.
so
leave
use
me
dot
too much of
matrix
a
printers in a
target.
lot of pawn shops apparently.
What
That's
about pawn
cool.
shops? Oh,
They still
that's
use
cool.
dot matrix printers. Oh, Mike says Stable Diffusion uses white noise to generate stuff.
All right. Have we heard? Is Blasey currently streaming?
Yes.
He is. I'm ready to
Nice.
Okay,
raid.
and then hold on. We have to draw. Unfortunately, I have to give away another cartouche filament.
Well, a cartouche because Bear Jew.
Overshoot! Congratulations, you are the winner.
No way! And no double or nothing. I'm gonna hook you up with a roll of filament. Overshoot.
That's what you get.
That is what you get. You're no doubling, no paying it on for the next one, because I still have your ingot as well. So I will get the ingot and the other thing for you. Are we like, how much time do we have before we get booted out for the raid?
Like 20 seconds.
Take us out.
All right, so thanks everybody for joining us this evening. If you are listening to the audio-only version of the podcast, once again, I apologize for providing absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can always rectify that situation by joining us live Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. Of course, you can always watch our old episodes on youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to drop a like and comment on the video to carry on the conversation. This was an absolute blast of an episode.
Blacksmith says rigged.
Totally did derail us. But that's the joy that comes with doing live content. I do want to say thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
May the force be with you.